In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how you can promote your affiliate links with Facebook ads. Yes, Facebook ads are still incredibly powerful and popular because of the power and popularity of Facebook. So make sure you watch this entire video to learn how to get started step by step. For the best tips and tricks to learn affiliate marketing and internet entrepreneurship, be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell to be notified when I upload a brand new video. Also, click the first link in the description or go to alstongodbolt.com/start for my #1 recommended way to start a full-time income online. Hello, my name's Alston Godbolt with alstongodbolt.com. I'm an affiliate marketer and internet entrepreneur who has helped thousands of people across multiple platforms make passive income, and today I want to help you. All right, so as I mentioned in the opener, Facebook is incredibly powerful and popular because they know everything there is to know about their client base. So if you've been on Facebook, they've collected millions, if not billions of data points, and so they know exactly how and when to target you. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take that knowledge and that and everything that Facebook has to offer, and we're going to create an ad potentially to start getting leads and sales. For this video, we're going to use the help of Bluehost. Bluehost has been what I've used the past few videos because a lot of people like to promote Bluehost, and so we're going to do it too. So the first thing that you want to do is just Google Facebook Ads Manager, just like that. And then if you don't have Facebook ads already set up, pause this video and set it up. It takes like maybe 10 or 15 minutes. Go through this process. I already have an ads manager, so I would just click on go to ads, and then it's going to take me here. Now, what we're going to do next is we are simply just going to create an ad step by step. And so what we're going to do is we're going to click on create here. As I mentioned yesterday, actually, with regards to ads and Google ads, it's set up like a file cabinet. So the campaign is the large cabinet, and then within the campaign they have ad sets and ads. Now the cool thing is you can have multiple ad sets within a campaign, but you can only have one campaign, and you can have multiple ads within an ad set. To simplify it, it's like a file cabinet. The campaign is the cabinet. Inside the cabinet there are files. That's going to be your ad set, or excuse me, inside of the campaign or inside the file cabinet there are folders. That's going to be your ad set, and then within the ads themselves, those are like files. So what we're going to do is we're going to call this Bluehost, and then we're just going to call this Bluehost ad set, just to make this a little bit easier for us. And then we're going to call this one Bluehost ad, and then we're going to click on continue. And so what we want to do is we want to select traffic. As you can see, we're going to get traffic to our website. It's already set up for me. But that's okay. So we're just going to click on website. Our goal is to get traffic to our website. Now, remember, when it comes to Facebook ads, you cannot direct link to the affiliate offer. You have to send them to a landing page or a bridge page. What I'd recommend that you do is send them to a page where you collect their email address and then move on from there. Don't just send them directly to an affiliate offer. It will get rejected, and you'll get blocked or run into some issues. So what we can do here is we can leave all of this as is. We could change this if we wanted to, but we're gonna optimize for link click. So Facebook, what this means is Facebook is gonna show this to people that have the highest potential of clicking on your links and actually going to your bridge page. Next, we want to set up a schedule. What I recommend that you do is start on the next full day so that you can get the maximum use out of the money that you are investing. And of course, I recommend always setting an end date, because if something happens, let's say, you forget all about your ad and you don't have an end date, you're running this forever and racking up a bunch of money. So we're just going to set this for a week, and then we're going to do 11:59 p.m. so it runs for the entire time. And then what we want to do here, and I just want to go back up here and make sure that we are aware of what's going on. So we've got at the top here the campaign name. If we scroll down, it's set up for campaign budget optimization. And then we've actually set it to $5 per day. So we're only going to spend $5. Facebook isn't going to spend any more money than that, than just the $5. If we look at the ad set, that's actually what we landed on. We have it to get traffic to our website. Now, there are other options where you can send traffic to an app, to your Facebook Messenger, to WhatsApp, or to get a phone call, but we want people to go to our website, obviously, and we're going to optimize this for link clicks. Now, some people may want it to get landing pages, but we want actually people that are going to take action and click links. And then here's where the fun part is. We scroll down here, and now we can target our audience. Now, this is really, really important, and if you do this right, you can see a lot of success. What I recommend that you do is start off with a wide audience and then narrow it down as you start to get some data and some results. The cool thing with Facebook is it's going to give you some data really quickly, within maybe 24 or 48 hours, and you're going to see who's interacting with your ad set, and then you can focus on that group. So right now, my location is United States. What you could do, there's a couple options here, is you could set up multiple ad sets for each country, or you could do every country at one time. I recommend, if you're going to do this, pick one location, so the United States, and then move on to age. Now, here we could target people that are between the ages of 18 and let's say 43 if we wanted to. So we'll go to 43. I don't know why I picked 43, but it's a good number. So we can change from all genders to, male or female. We're going to leave that as is. Now, when we click on edit for detailed targeting, this is really, really cool. And this is one of the benefits of using something like Facebook. What we can do here is we can just type in Bluehost, for example. And as you can see, Bluehost comes up. And the really cool thing about Facebook is you click on these suggestions and it's going to make suggestions for you. So as you can see here, HostGator, if you want to target competitors of Bluehost, maybe trying to convince people to switch, this is a really cool opportunity. So we could do HostGator, we could target WordPress, web hosting. This is another good opportunity. If I were doing this, I would target people that are interested in HostGator, web hosting, Wix.com, maybe WooCommerce. Some of these, because we want people to switch from Wix.com to maybe Bluehost. So we're going to target HostGator, and we're going to target Wix and maybe web hosting. I don't want to target WordPress because I think people, I don't want to target this WordPress because I think people that know what WordPress is already have web hosting. So we're going to target WordPress.com and Squarespace. And as we do this, you can see it's giving us an idea of how many people this is going to reach. So as you can see, it's fairly broad. We can do web design. If we were starting a web design company, really cool. Domain name we could target as well. As you can see, you could look through this and see that there are tons of options. DigitalOcean is another one. And if we were doing reseller hosting, that's a cool opportunity that opens up a whole new thing. So now that we have that, now we can come down here and then we can do manual placements. Now, I've always done manual placements because I want to control where my ad shows up. You can choose to do manual automatic placements. It won't hurt you or destroy you. But as you can see here, when I do my manual placements, I only want to show up on Facebook. I don't want to show up on Instagram or Messenger or the Audience Network. And ideally, I don't want to show up on Stories and Reels. So we're going to get rid of that. In-stream, it's okay. I'm going to get rid of the Reels overlay. I'll keep search because people that are searching for things like a HostGator might be interested in switching. Let's see. We'll also remove an article, and then you can see right now we are estimated to target 4.7 to 5.5 million people. That's not too bad, but you can see here, this is pretty cool. A pretty good opportunity. If we wanted to, we could get rid of the marketplace and so on. So if we keep going here, we could click on show more options. And, if we wanted to, we could change this. If we had a video playing, we could change this to only show in front of people that are connected to Wi-Fi. So if they're on a bus, they wouldn't see our ad, which can be good and bad. It would be good for us if we change it to yes here, so that because we don't have to worry about like loading and buffering if we're doing a video. All of this we can leave as is, and then we're going to move on to the next step. And so when we move on to the next step, this is actually where we are going to create and upload our ad. As you can see, we have a few options. We can do single image or video. We can do a carousel, or we can do a collection. If we scroll down, one of the cool things that Facebook did within the last year or so is they actually will kind of build this ad for you. And because they understand their client base and their customers, it is a cool thing to do. So if we look at this, I would test it versus what you've created to see if it works. Now here we would add media. Let's see, I'm just going to add an image that I already have here. Come on, we'll just pick one. Let's do this one like that. Okay. And we're going to leave it. That's good to go for me. And we're just going to click on done. And so this is the image that's going to show up. And right now we have primary text, headline, and description. And we could say for primary text, we could say like, are you tired of your slow internet or your slow website? Or is your slow website affecting your sales? Again, you're targeting people that already have a web hosting provider and you want to get them off of HostGator or domain name or whatever it is and getting them onto you. So you could say something like, are you tired of your slow website? Or you could say something like, hey, new year, new web hosting provider, something along those lines, okay? But you want to make sure that you are creating something that is going to relate to your target audience. And one thing that you can do that I always recommend is take a look at some of the bolded words that are already popping out over on Bluehost. So we could say, make WordPress website creation easy and fun, something like that. We could add in a title that has something to do with what's already up here. We could say the only web hosting provider for your needs, the only web hosting provider that meets all of your needs. Grab a plot of land and start building. That's a really, really cool one, really powerful one if we were targeting people that were just getting online, but we're targeting people that want to switch. And so we could say, bring your website to life. So that's a pretty cool one, but you obviously want to make sure that you are changing this so that you're not just stealing someone else's copy. So we could say, bring your website to life. Or we could say, yeah, I like that for now, but we could always change that later. But you can see on the right-hand side how this looks. And I have at the top here, are you tired of your slow website, new year, new website, or new year, new web hosting? And then here you can go into detail and talk about what you're going to do. If you're going to do this as an affiliate, I'll also offer or recommend that you offer some sort of bonus, because what's the incentive for them to click on your affiliate links or to click on this ad unless you're going to offer something that some other provider can't? Maybe if you are promoting web hosting to e-commerce people, you could give them a free ebook about 10 or 15 ways to get more traffic to your website, or maybe keyword research tips, tricks, and hacks. Give them something as a bonus for them to click the link into their email. And then you can even offer another bonus, maybe a bonus when they get started, showing them how to set up web hosting with Bluehost step by step, or maybe offering to jump on a call with them, whatever it may be. And so we could just add here, we could say, get started with the best web hosting provider for WordPress. Okay, so that's a good place to start. And what we'd want to do is and then add a link to our landing page. Now, the key to Facebook ads marketing is that you have to make sure that you have the right verbiage on your landing page, or else it's going to get rejected. There is a sentence that said something like, this website's not associated with Facebook or owned and operated with Facebook, something along those lines. And you have to add that to the bottom of your website or it's going to get rejected. I also recommend that you add the Facebook pixel. I won't cover the Facebook pixel in this video. Comment down below if you want me to do that Facebook pixel. I'll have to do that in a separate video, or else this one will probably be like 30 minutes. But once we are done here, you could add in your URL. So we could say, like, I'm just going to put www.alstongodbolt.com, but you want this to be to a landing page. The only caveat to that is maybe you've created an article with the 10 best web hosting providers for whatever it is, and then you could send them over to a blog. And then if we continue on, we can change the call to action to, get offer or download, whatever it is, as long as it's congruent with your message. And then if we scroll down here, I already have my Facebook pixel integrated, and then here we would click publish. Now, what I recommend that you do is walk away from your ad. Now, the reason why I think you should walk away from your ad is I've made the mistake of watching the ad from the second that I've uploaded. I'd wake up at midnight, make sure the ad's running, and then I would spend all day looking at the ad. I recommend that you walk away from the ad for at least 24 hours, so that way you're not quick to pull the trigger in one way or another. If you see that the ad is working early on, you might be tempted to increase your budget, spend more money. And consequently, if the ad isn't working early on, you're tempted to shut your ad down. So I recommend that you leave the ad up for at least 24 to 48 hours, start looking at some of the metrics that are coming in, and then you can actually change it. Now, one other thing that I want to show you, which is really cool. So what we did early on is we went up and we made this one ad. What you can do to make your life much easier is you can simply duplicate this ad. So we'll duplicate the actual ad itself. And so we'll do like 4 duplications. And then with these different duplications, you can actually maybe change an image, change the verbiage, and it's going to make your life much easier when you change it. Now, you want to make sure that you are giving it a different name. We'll call this like, we'll call this 1. We'll say, for example, just to show you, we'll call that 1. And then we'll click off. Now, the way that I like to do it to make it so that I'm not spending all day creating these ads is I'll duplicate the ads first, and then I'll come back up, and then I'll duplicate the ad set. Now, the reason why I'm duplicating the ad set is because what I'll actually do is I'll target these interests one at a time. Now, the cool thing is we've set our budget here at the campaign level. And so when we duplicate our ad set, we won't be spending $5 over and over and over again. So let me show you how to do that real quick. So we're just going to duplicate the ad set. So we're going to do duplicate, and then I'll just do like 4 again, just to show you. So we'll do 4 here yet again, click duplicate. And then what I'll do is I'll title the ad set the actual title of the targeting. Easy for me to say. And so what we'll do, for example, ad set, we'll just call this one, let's call this one Bluehost, just to make our life a little bit easier. We'll call this Bluehost. And so with this ad set, we are only targeting the keyword Bluehost. What we would do is simply just delete all of these like this. So we would delete all of these like this, and then we would go down to this one, and then we could call this one DigitalOcean. And so what we're doing here is I'm just going to do DigitalOcean, just like that. And then when I go down, I can delete all of the other ones except for DigitalOcean. And you can do this again and again and again. And so you're going to see which ones are working and which ones aren't working. Once you click publish, you'll be able to monitor it. Like I said, walk away for 24 or 48 hours, which will make your life a little bit easier. Go find something else to do for that time, or else you're going to drive yourself nuts, refreshing the screen, trying to figure out why no one's clicking on your links and, entering their email address. I've done that multiple times. It's hard because you're spending money, but you have to realize that that's the best way to go, to just make sure that you are setting yourself up for success. Now that you know how to promote your affiliate links with Facebook ads, click the first link in the description for my #1 recommended way to start a full-time income online. When you click that first link, you'll be taken to a free training where you'll learn how to get started step by step. Click the first link in the description or go to alstongodbolt.com/start. Watch these videos next for more tips and tricks to make money online. Also, check out my website, alstongodbolt.com, for even more tips, tricks, and tactics to make money online. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with 5 of your friends.